Hello students, this is your fifth video, addition and subtractions. The video which we had made in the last, that was the fourth video, was very easy. I think I'm sure you will get how to add how can we add two matrices and how can we subtract any two matrices. So now we have to understand the concept of product of matrices, which is very important and little bit difficult as compared to addition and subtraction. If you will concentrate, so you will understand the concept. It is also very easy. Fine. Suppose here we have two matrices, matrix A and matrix B. Fine. The order of your first matrix A is 2:3. That means it has two rows and three columns. And similarly, in matrix B, we have three rows and two columns. So the order is here, and the order of matrix A is here, and the order of matrix B is here. And we have to find out the product of these two matrices. So we AB, that is equals to matrix A into matrix B. To multiply that to find the product of any two matrices, please recall that your this one column of first matrix must be same. The column of first matrix must be same with the row of this matrix. That means in matrix A, total number of columns are 3. So if the column of first matrix and the row number of rows of second matrix must be same. So these two terms must be same. If they are same, then you can multiply only. Fine. Now the next step is, then the multiplication is possible. Otherwise multiplication is not possible. Next, we have to find out AB. So I'm just writing matrix A and then matrix B. And you have to find out a product. So while multiplying, bache, you have to make 7. 7 is like this. Wait. Seven will be like this. Fine. So you have to take the complete first row and complete one row. Complete one column of second matrix. That means what? This one and this one. So what you have to, this is 7. You are making 7. So this into this element 2 into 2, 2 into 2. Then you have to write plus sign. 5, second element of first matrix, and second element this one, this matrix, this element. 5 into 5, this one. 6 into third element of this row and third element of this column. So 6 into 4. So I'm writing it again. 6 into 4. And again you will get, this is only one element. You will get only one element of this matrix. And again what you have to do, you have to take the first row again, this 2 multiply by 8, 2 into 8, here it is, plus second element, 5 into 6, 5 into 6, 6 into 3, 6 into 3. And that means what? Again you have to make 7, you have to this, and you have to take this one out now. Fine. 2 into 8, 5 into 6, 6 into 3. And you have to add this plus sign in between all this. So you will get this term. And similarly, you have to take this row and this column again. That is 2. I'm writing it again. I think overlap. It is overlapping. Fine. So it is 2. So first element of this and first element of this, 2 into 2, 4, plus 5 into 5, plus 4 into 4, this. Yes. What we have done, we have taken the second row and this again first column, so 2 into 2, 2 into 2, plus sign again, 5 into 5, 5 into 5 plus sign, 4 into 4 plus sign. In between we have to write plus sign. And similarly, bache, last we have to do 2 into 8, 2 into 8 plus 5 into 6, 5 into 6 plus 4 into 3. And here it is. And simply you have to add or subtract. So 2 into 2, that would be 4, 5 into 5, that would be 25, 6 into this 24. So main step is this one. This is the important step which you have written. This is your first important step. So here you have to make 7. So 7 I mean to say, you have to take this first row and this first column. This complete first column. Fine. So it will make 7. Fine. I'm rubbing it. It is... Fine. So this is a very important concept which you have to learn. After doing all this step, if you will get this one, after that the calculation is very easy, and simply you have to add or subtract. Suppose after doing this, we are just adding all these numbers according to their sign. So you will get this whole term, this step. You can check it out from the steps. Now on adding all these elements, you will get this. So this is the product of any two matrices. This is how we can find out the product of any two matrices. Again, I am saying, for the product, to find the product of matrices, your second this term and this first term, that elements in this and this term must be same. Fine. That means this is your row, this is your column. In the first column should be 3. Here the column is 3, so here rows are 3. Fine. So if this happen, then you can multiply. Otherwise, you cannot multiply any two matrices. Got it? So this is the product of any two matrices. I will upload some other questions for practice on our school website. From there you can download. Okay. So hello students. This is our 6th video related to chapter matrices, and now we have to discuss some questions from the NCERT, because we had already discussed the concept related to exercise 3.1 and 3.2 of your NCERT of the chapter matrices. In the first class, many of them had solved the first exercise, that is exercise 3.1, and many of them, I'm sure, many of them have a problem in question number 10 of exercise 3.1. So here is your exercise 3.1 and question number 10 of this exercise. The number of all possible matrices of order 3:3 with each entry 0 or 1 is. So all the 4 options are given to us and we have to find out the correct option. So this is a new formula for all of you to find the possible matrices. If the order is given to you, then the general formula is 2 raised to the power m multiplied by n. It is not by, it is multiplication here in this formula. Fine. So 2 raised to the power m multiplied by n. So in case of order, we are not reading it as a multiply, it is by m by n. We have to write this to represent the order, but in this formula, this multiplication is represents the multiplication, not by. Fine. So 2 raised to power m into n. So this is a general formula to find the total possible matrices if the order is given to you. So 2 raised to power m is which order is given to us. Here it is, m into n. So your m is number of rows is 3, n is the number of columns also 3. So 3 into 3, that is 2 raised to power 9, and that is equal to 512. So option D is correct. Fine. Now, after discussing addition, subtraction and multiplication of two matrices. Fine. So I'm repeating the concept of all the three operations, that is plus, addition, subtraction and multiplication. In addition, as we know that the order must be same, or similarly in subtraction the order must be same, but in multiplication, I have given the concept, so I'm repeating it once again in question number 3, fourth part of your exercise 3.2. Fine, this is your exercise 3.2, question number 3, fourth part. So here is the question. The two matrices are given to us. Here are the elements of first matrix. This is the element of second matrix. Fine. And we have to find out the product of these two matrices. Fine. So I have told you in multiplication you have to make 7. 7 is the way by how you can multiply. 7 means this line of 7 like this, and this 7 means this line means this part, this one, this matrix. So you have to multiply this into 1, this into 1, plus this into this, and so on. And yes, one more thing. In multiplication, I have told you, first of all, I'm writing the order of both the matrices. The order of this matrix is, first we have to write row, that is 3. And columns are 2. Here, the rows are 2 and columns are 3. So I have told you in the first matrix, the number of columns, must be same with the number of rows in second. Fine. In first, the number of columns, and in second, number of rows, that should be same. If they are same, then you can multiply. So multiplication is possible in those two matrices. So we will multiply. And same, you have to make 7 like this. 7 means the symbol. This row, you have to take this row, and this line means you have to take column. So this row and this column, so 2 into 1, 2 into 1, 1 into minus 1, plus sign, we have to write plus, this into this. This is your first element which you will get. Again, first row, second column, 2 into 0, 2 into 0, plus 1 into 2, 1 into 2. Again, you have to take this row and third column, 2 into 1, 2 into 1, then again plus sign, 1 into 1, 1 into 1. And similarly, you have to take second row, first column, 3 into 1, 3 into 1, plus 2 into minus 1, 2 into minus 1. Again same, this 3 into 0, plus 2 into 2, like this, 3 into 1, plus 2 into 1, like this. And similarly third, in the similar way, you have to write all the elements. And the matrix which you will obtain, the matrix which you will obtain will be like this. Fine. After doing all the multiplication, you will get this one. After calculating this plus or minus operation, you will get this, and the matrix which will you obtain, that would be 2 minus 1 1, and simply addition and subtraction. I'm telling you, you can do this. You are in 12th standard and you can do addition and subtraction, I know. So this is how you will get product. So this step, this one, that is very important step. This is very easy, but many of them will make mistake while multiplication. So practice it properly. I will give you some extra questions for practice, and you have to practice all of them, because this is a very crucial time and you have a lots of time in that period, and you can utilize that time for practice. Yes. Your next question is question number 5 of same exercise, that is 3.2. This is your fifth question. So here A matrix is given to you, and similarly B matrix is given to you, and this bracket, I don't have a space, so that's why I'm writing here this bracket. Fine. So though both A and B matrices are given to you, and you have to compute 3A minus 5B. Fine. Now it is in solution 3A minus B, we have to find out this one. So I'm writing this is equals to 3 into A. A means this whole matrix. So 3 into this whole matrix minus this minus 5, and this B means B matrix. I have just written the matrix A and B like this. So this step is clear, I think so. Now if 3 is outside in this matrix, then what you have to do, you have to multiply each element of this matrix by 3. So first element will be 3 into 2 by 3. 3 into this multiplication, 3 and 3 will cancel out, budget 2. So 2 is the final value of first data. 3 into 1, that would be 3. 3 into 5 by 3, that would be 5. 3 and 3 will cancel out, and again 3, you have to multiply 3 by 1 by 3, you will get 1. 3 into 2 by 3, so you will get 2. 3 into 4 by 3, you will get 4. 3 into 7 by 3, you will get 7. 3 into 2, that would be 6. 3 into 2 by 3, you will get 2. And similarly, you have to multiply this matrix B by 5, and you will get this value. This value after multiplication. After multiplication of this matrix and 5. In same way, as we have done in first part, that we are multiplying each element by 3, and here you have to multiply each element by 5. Got it? After multiplication, you will get this matrix and this matrix. Now very easy, and we can subtract these two. If you subtract, you will get 0 matrix. So here is the solution of value of 3A minus 5B, which is equals to 0. That is a 0 matrix. Fine. I think you have got all the concept, and if you have doubts, you can send me on my personal number so that I can clear it. I think if you will watch the video at least 2 or 3 times, if you will see one time with proper concentration, you will got the concept. Okay, bye bye bacho. Take care, stay inside your houses, stay fit, and God bless you. Hello students, how are you? So in this video we are going to study about matrices, and we are solving some question related to this chapter. So here I am solving question number 7 of your exercise 13.2, question number 7 part 2. Fine. So here we have 2 equations. First equation is this and second equation is this, and we have to find out the value of x and y, these 2 variables. Fine. So as we know that if we have 2 equations in 2 variables, so we can solve these 2 equations by elimination method, or by cross multiplication method, or by substitution method. So here I am solving these 2 equations by elimination method. So as you know that if we have 2 equations, so what I am doing, I am multiplying this equation by the 3, and I am multiplying this equation by 2. Fine. If you multiply the equation number 1 by 3, you will get 2 into 3, that is 6x. 3y into 3, that is 9y. And this whole matrix must be multiplied by 3, that would be 3 into 2, that would be 6. 3 into 3, that would be 9. 4 into 3, that would be 12. 3 into 0, that would be 0. So here is your new equation after multiplying the first equation by 3. And similarly, we are multiplying the second equation by 2. If you multiply this equation by 2, you will get 6x. 2 into 3, that would be 6x. 2 into 2, that would be 4y. That is equals to minus 4, 4, 2 and minus 10. So here it is. So after multiplication, you will get this equation and this equation. Fine. Now what we have to do, we are changing the sign. Here 6x is plus, so we are changing the sign here, and it will be negative, and here it is negative, and this 6x and 6 will cancel out. 9y minus 4y, that would be 5y. Fine. After that, we have to subtract these two matrices as we had discussed in the last video. So you can subtract these two. 6 minus minus 4, you will get this. 9 minus minus 4, you will get this, and so on. So after that, we have to just subtract or add according to their sign. So here you have to 6 minus minus, that would be plus, so that would be 10. 9 minus 4, that would be 5. 12 minus 2, that would be 10. 0 minus minus 10, that would be 10. After this 5, after doing this, you will get 5y is equals to this matrix. And then your y is equals to, here it is 5, so it will be 1 by 5. And same matrix you have to copy. And after inserting this 1 by 5 in this matrix, you will get 10 into 1 by 5, that would be 2. 5 into 1 by 5, that would be 1. 1 by 5 into 10, that would be 2. 1 by 5 into 10, that would be 2. And here the value of matrix Y, which is this 2, 1, 2, 2. Fine. So here, after doing this, we have to put this value of y, matrix Y, in equation number 1. So here is the equation number 1, that is 2x plus 3y is equals to 2, 3, 4, 0. So this is your equation number 1. What I am doing, I am just putting the value of y in this equation. That would be 2x plus 3 into y. You will get 3 into this matrix y. That is equals to this matrix. So again, in the next step, you have to copy 2x plus plus, and here we have to multiply this matrix by 3. So you will get 2 into 3, that would be 6, 3, 6 and 6. That is equals to this. Now, after this step, bache, here 2x will be here, and this matrix you have to take on right hand side. So here it is positive, here it will be negative. So equals to sign this matrix minus this matrix. And similarly, now you have to subtract the two matrices. 2 minus 6, that would be minus 4. 3 minus 3, that would be 0. 4 minus 6, that would be minus 2. 0 minus 6, minus 6. So 2x is equal to this matrix, and your x is equals to this 2 will be 1 by 2 here, 1 by 2, and same matrix we are copying here. Fine. So your x, now we have to insert this 1 by 2 in this matrix, and you will get minus 2, 0, minus 1 and minus 3. So this is the value of x, and this was your y matrix. Here it is. This was your y matrix. Fine. So this is how we can find out the value of the variable in matrices. Now, the next question is question number 12 of your NCERT exercise 3.2, same. So here this is given to us, this term is given to us. Fine, 3xyzw, and this is given to us, and we have to find out the value of the variable x, y, z and w. Fine. So see, solution. What I'm doing, I'm just multiplying this 3 by every element of this matrix. So it would be 3x, 3y, 3z and 3w. Fine, is equals to, here the two matrices, there is a plus sign between the two matrices, so we have to add these two matrices, x plus 4, 6 plus x plus y, minus 1 plus z plus w, 2w plus 3, and you will get this matrix. Fine. After this, you have to compare both sides, that is 3x is equals to x plus 4. You have to compare the two matrices. Fine, both are the equal matrices and we are comparing this element with this element. So 3x is equals to x plus y, here it is. 3x is equals to x plus y. Fine. And similarly, 3y is equals to 6 plus x plus y. So here I am writing. And 3z is equals to minus 1 plus z plus w. So here it is. And at last we have to compare this element with this element. So due to the lack of space, I am not writing here. So first of all, we are solving the first three equations which we are getting here. And that is 3x is equals to x plus y. So here x plus 4, it is not y, sorry, it is 4. So 3x is equals to x plus 4. This x will come here. That would be 3x minus x, that is equals to 4. So it would be 2x is equals to 4, and here you will get the x equals to 2. Similarly, you have this equation and this y will come here. That will be 3y minus y is equals to 6 plus x. At a place of x, I am putting this value 2. This one. At a place of this, so here it is. Fine. So similarly, you can find out the value of y. Got it? And here you have 3z. This z is coming on left hand side, minus z. So minus 1 plus w. So it would be 2z, that is equals to minus 1 plus w. Fine. So I'm rubbing this. Fine. And here I'm comparing the fourth equation, this 3w with this one. So the fourth equation would be 3w, that is equals to 2w plus 3. So this will come here, so w is equals to 3. So this is the value for w. Fine. And this equation, this one, 2z, that is equals to minus 1 plus w. 2z is equals to minus 1 plus w. Fine. So put this value of w in this equation, this value here. So 2z, that is equals to minus 1 plus 3. So it would be 2z. So z is equals to 1. So bache, here is our value of w, the value of z, value of x which is 2, value of y which is 4. So here is the value of all the 4 variables in question number 12. Fine. Okay. So in the next video, again I'm solving some important question related to this exercise. Fine. If you have any doubt in any step, you can ask me. Fine. But must watch at least 2 or 3 times at home. Okay, bye bye बच्चों.